Hey guys, Unreal here. So I just wanted to drop a little line. We had some information drop about Vicarious Visions being bought out by Blizzard. That is pretty interesting, and I must say I'm clicking on Twitch and not Twitter. Blizzard. So this is on our Twitter, and this is what popped up. Uh, oh God, that there's some pretty funny things on that are popping up here. It's not good, but so that's actually where I first saw it. Did some digging, looked into them. They basically Tony Hawk's Pro Skater. They did some remaster. I remember hearing about them with some rumblings on Reddit that they may be involved in Diablo 2 remaster. Kind of weird. And now they're a part of Blizzard now. So that's going to be interesting to see what kind of, why would they kind of get this remaster type studio and bring it in? The only remaster that I could see them even doing would be Diablo 2. I don't see them doing a Diablo 1. I don't see them doing any other game that's actually a part of Blizzard at the moment, Activision Blizzard, as it were. And the funny thing is that there's still rumblings on the inside with employees. You have Mike Morheim making his own studio. You have Frost Giant studios that are ex Blizzard employees. Mike Morheim's making Dreamhaven, which he's basically jumped from his position. He's a co-founder. He formed freaking Blizzard, for crying out loud. And that's something that really it's a telltale sign. It's one of those things that Blizzard is too big, and maybe Blizzard isn't too big. I would say that Activision is too big and is now basically a parasite suckling on the brain of Blizzard. And with all the other information going on saying that, hey, there's rumblings going on inside the studio, are they just trying to go for another cash grab? With this purchase, who knows? I mean, this could be a great thing. We might get one last hurrah of getting like a remaster or something like that. But even to hear that Diablo 4 is having some shaky ground, even though we're getting decent information, I mean, they are giving us the quarterlies, they're doing all these things, but it's one of those things where I don't know how it's going to play itself out. It's kind of scary. So hopefully this means a almost 100% confirmation that there is going to be a remaster. But what does that entail? And the one thing that I really want to know is it just going to be a StarCraft type remaster where it's a reskin, HD, bring it up to date to, for the most part, the overall remaster that we're expecting, or it's just an HD mod that's not going to really play with Pluggy and PD2 and all the other mods that are out there, or is it going to be a complete overhaul like Warcraft 3 that really put a sour taste in a lot of people's mouths on this? And it's worrying, and that's one of those things that, okay, how's that going to play out? I mean, with all that going on, that's the main, I guess that would be the main thing that we actually got to look at. So as the weeks and months come, we'll see exactly what this purchase really is going to mean. Hopefully that means that it's just a remaster, and hopefully the remaster is something that they're kind of a little bit transparent about, and they just say, hey, we are going to come out with a remaster, and this is what we're going to do. Or they take notes from the modders that are out there and say, hey, we'll do an extended stash. Hey, we'll do blah 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 blah, which is awesome because that might be something that might be more stable, something that might be worthy of putting in those $15, because I mean a lot of people are still going to be like, you know what, I'm leery. I don't know if I really want to get back into putting in money to see a game that totally got janked like Warcraft 3 did. And I must admit, I bought it, Warcraft 3. I played it. I actually did like some of the upscaling and some of the things that they did, but they didn't deliver what they promised. And that's something that really bums people out, especially when it's an old game. It's not like they're reinventing the wheel. It's basically you're just trying to do a little bit of rework, artwork, retouching. It does take time, it does take manpower, but they didn't want to put in the money to basically, you know, that big coin at the end. They were like, well, we can get more money if we have less people working on it, is what it seemed like, especially for Warcraft 3. So with that in mind, hopefully we're looking at a Diablo 2 remaster, but what does that entail? So we're going to leave it off here. I hope you guys got a little bit more information out of this. I'll catch you next time. It's been Unreal. Later.